Hey, we used to be down by 10. Now check scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off. That boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass south for real. We'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call it burning on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told them to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Your ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bro said he moved to the Ages to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out this bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. These big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. We be lying, y'all. I just had another thought. The 334 Gun Monkeytown is up in the building. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is up in this thing. California is up in the building. Chi-Town in effect. Y'all come on in, just sell right on down. Hit the thumbs up button as you do it. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, well, Pop Pastor like it, 30 minutes of fire. What's happening? We be lying. Can somebody tell me what does the T in T-shirt mean? What does the T in T-shirt mean? It's just a question. What does the T in T-shirt mean? Help play out. Come on, help play out. But I just want to say that we think that we know stuff that we don't know while acting in front of people or acting around people like we do know. Perfect example. I got one example. You ever heard somebody say, you don't know what your purpose is? You don't know what your purpose is? And if you knew what your purpose was, you a yada, 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 you a blank, blank, blank. Those people who say that act like they know what their purpose is. We assume that we know what our purpose is. You said the T in T-shirt stands for nothing. The Bronx, New York is in the business. We're popping past like 30 minutes of fire. What it do? Okay. You say it's the shape of the shirt
Oh, you say it's a torso shirt. That's a good one. Got to be more careful. You say it came from the shape of the shirt. T-shirt. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. The shape of the garment. Okay. The 412 Cliffsboro. Pennsylvania's up in the building. What it do? What it do? Have y'all ever heard people say that type of stuff right now? You don't know your purpose. And hell, this is the one that I like. You don't know your worth. You don't know your worth. Somebody tell you that right there, and then you just got to think. Do you really know what your worth is? Huh? And what does knowing your worth mean when you still have pretty much the same trials and tribulations that everybody else have? Huh? We be talking. We just be out here talking. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I don't feel too well. But I'm gonna give you some news. I'm gonna give you some news, and I'm gonna see if y'all appreciate the news, and I'm gonna try to hold on as long as I can. I just don't feel well. I just don't get it. Which one did I wanna do? And again, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. Share. Let people know that you're around here. Let them people know that you're around here. What have I been? That one? I don't even much want to do that one. Can't do that one. That's too long. Okay. All right, we're going to start up. Now, I had my start video. Oh, yeah, in Tennessee. We're going to Tennessee. I was like, well, what the hell going on? Come on. We need some more thumbs ups. Say Willie crying ass. No, all this right here hurt. I don't know why. I may need to talk to a doctor. I just don't feel like talking. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking now, what I'm saying, I don't feel like talking to a doctor. Got to be more careful. Y'all got me contradicting myself. All type of stuff right now. But have you ever just don't want to be bothered with people? I am such an introvert. Like, I just don't want to be bothered with people. And it's crazy because I probably do need to go to the hospital or something. I just don't want to be bothered with people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there, man. I really do. I don't know. I guess it's just a Thursday. And I don't know. See, and that's what had me thinking of, we be out here just saying stuff. If you knew what your purpose was, then you don't nobody know what their purpose is. I think that we just full of it, y'all. The purpose. How could you now listen. The most I have heard people say about the purpose, most of those people have been believers. And if they is believers, unless God himself came and told you this is what your purpose is. I mean, God himself came, not what you think that God told you. I mean, come on down here and hey, I'm God. This is your purpose. Unless that happened, we don't know what we're here for. Stop. Unless we aliens. Unless people who saying that is aliens and they have like a different information bank that things was typed on in and stuff. They was coded different. You say, do you have migraines? No. I don't even have migraines. I don't have headaches. Which is crazy because it just hurt over here. I don't know what that's about. I do not know what that is about, man. Hey, Willie ass ain't sick. He better work today. I am trying, y'all. I am really trying. Say talking to the doctor ain't the problem. You say it's when you start talking back, it's the problem. Got to be more careful. Now, Let me go to my Instagram because it was something that I got to make sure that I saw on Instagram. And shout out to what that lady name is? Young Miami. Young Miami got everybody talking. Young Miami got everybody talking about them scammers. That's what's up. Shout out. Well, let's do the Young Miami thing. Let's talk about Young Miami because I saw a video of folk discussing Young Miami. I really, really did. Some is saying that. Well, here, hold on. Let me do it like this. Oh yeah, her song is called "Spin That." Spin that. I'm guessing to spin that bag, something like that, right now. We're finna do a whole episode on it. Yeah. Let's get into some entertainment news, some celebrity news, real quick. Let me go on around here, cause since it's out here, and I know that people gonna ask and stuff. So I don't know. You say Google says that migraines or sinus infection, and it's crazy because I know what a sinus infection is, but I ain't got one of them. I know the sinus infection thing. It like it don't hurt in here. It don't hurt. It's literally right here. Right here. Like if somebody done hit me. Like if I was sleeping, somebody done hit me in my head. Anyway, let's talk Young Miami real quick. I ain't even gonna hold y'all long, but NDIRE had came out here and said, and I didn't even listen to what NDIRE say because y'all know that y'all be out here talking and taking shots at one another. But NDIRE, which I just saved this one right here, so I have no idea what she's going to say. He said NDIRE continues to speak after alleged criticism of Young Miami's hit song "Spin That." We're gonna listen to what NDIRE say because we know that NDIRE is like a neo-soul, conscious black woman. Can we say conscious? Like conscious? I think that we all conscious, but y'all know what people be meaning by conscious. Like a conscious rapper, like Dr. Umar Johnson's conscious. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that right there. Black forever and all that stuff, and ancestors and stuff like that right there. So I haven't heard it, but let's hear what she got to say. Here we go.
Being wrongly reported that I think we should boycott this song of the summer. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I refuse to sing that song, but either you know what it is or you don't. If you don't, you can go find it. It's very easy. But I don't think we should boycott. What I want is to see people understand the power of words and music, and to make choices that are healthy for them. That's what I want. Do I think it matters what I want for people? No.
Okay, all right.
I have finally learned that it doesn't matter, and that there's no amount of sacrificing my life force energy that is going to make anybody want anything better for themselves.
Don't get canceled.
All I can do is emanate what I emanate, stand for what I stand for, and hope that it reaches who it's meant to reach. And that's it. And that's all I'm going to do. And so my comment makes it very clear that I don't think we should boycott. My comment is tantamount to everybody doesn't want the same thing. And there are a lot of people who are saying, it's just a song. Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power. But of course, I have used that power to help some people. And I have traveled around this world twice. And I see the impact of what we export out of the Black American experience to the rest of the world. Longer story for another time, but I've seen it, so I know, and I'm telling you what it is, but you enjoy if that's what you want to do, and I will enjoy doing what I want to do. And that's why I don't think anybody needs to boycott. I think people just need to make choices for themselves. That's what I think. That's one. Two, also, this is a short version of a longer video. I put a much longer video where I go into detail about these concepts on my Substack, so go check that out if you're interested. Two, I was also in the blogs because I made comments about Clive Davis. And I said, watch what kind of stories you're going to see coming out about him. I signed my record deal when I was 22 years old. And so I learned about human nature through the lens of the music industry. So I got a full hot dose of all of it. And I know what kind of stories are going to go. I don't need to say anything more because you're going to hear the stories. You're already hearing the stories. If you're on social media, you hear some of it's true, some of it's not true, some of it's conspiracy, some of it's, what's the word, exaggerated, but a lot of it's true. And it's not my place to tell stories of people close to me, but I've heard some stories and I have my own experience. And again, it was wrongly reported that I talked about our working relationship. I did not have a working relationship with him, but I was certainly at the effect of his power. So I go further into that on my Substack if you're interested.
Okay.
And the third thing, when I made the Clive Davis comments, people were saying,
All
well,
right.
speak on.
We don't want to hear no more about Clyde, baby. But we appreciate it because we're talking about Young Miami right now. All of this came from, they said that Grammy Award singer and songwriter NDRE criticizes the acceptance of Young Miami's song about where the scammer N-words at, saying that I finally realized that not everybody wants to get free. That's what she had done said. So all of this stuff came up behind this right here. A lot of people, do I even want to play the other video? But a lot of people is upset saying that what's wrong with the song? Ain't nothing wrong with the song. It's just music. What's the difference in all the other songs and all that fly stuff right there? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to NDRE because she came to the conclusion. She came to the conclusion that, man, y'all do what y'all want to do, dog. I am so sick of trying to, explain some shit to people. Do what you want to do, baby. If you like the song, you like the song. Continue to have you and your children listen to the song and rock with the song, which is kind of crazy because the majority of us came up in church and stuff like that. And church and in the Bible will tell you that words is real important. You can curse people with words. Huh? This is why a lot of people say, watch your mouth. A lot of people say, if you ain't got shit good to say, then don't say it. Your words does a lot. But let's just go through some of these comments, which I have not even read because, again, I just saved this, and I'm like, ooh, I might want to say something. The same people talking about it's just a song. Oh, all right. Are the first ones to complain when someone else's religious ideologies don't align with theirs. They'll be all in the comments talking about, in the name of Jesus, I rebuke this. That's a good one right there. That is a good one. Mm-hmm. Was she alive when As We Lay by Shirley Murdoch was alive? Oh. Or Reasons by Earth, Wind, and Fire. These songs were blasted at every cookout and the meanings behind them was awful. Oh, they don't like y'all taking shots at Young Miami. No. He say, I put Molly in all her champagne and she ain't even know it. Say no outcry. Whoa, nah, that's a lie. That is a lie. They took Rick Ross's Reebok endorsement for saying I put Molly in her drink and she didn't even know it. He say age ain't nothing but a number. My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. No outcry. That's a lie. What are they talking about? A BX can't do nothing for me, but SMD can't do nothing for me. Mitch caught a body about a week ago. No outcry. All of these things is lies. I don't even know why this person would say that right now. But anyway, the disrespect towards this woman is crazy. We as people like more entertainment. Now that's a fact. But then again, it's still crazy how people who don't think the same is considered immoral. People who don't believe the same is immoral. Yeah, right. That was R. Kelly. And some people criticize everything that R. Kelly had done said. I'm just saying, we just got to stop lying to make a point. You say, I understand what she's saying, that she's entitled to her opinion, a very intelligent woman. I don't like that song either, India. You say no. You say out of so many trashy songs that went viral over the years, you really picked this one to start talking about influence in music. Just say that you don't like Young Miami. You say almost the whole hip hop industry has said far worse things. That's what's being said on this song. They may have a point with that right there too. They may have a point. I heard somebody also say, well, Young Miami's song is speaking on the facts of life. People is scamming. People is scamming. People is doing all the things that's in her song. And I would agree. I would agree. I think like this right here. Because if I'm not mistaken, did Young Miami get a award for her song? I don't remember. Can somebody tell me, did Young Miami get a award for Spin That? Say the sinus is draining. The sinus is draining. It's trying to do what it want to do. Anybody real quick. Anybody real quick. Just let me know. Just let me know. Did she get a award for Spin That? Or I got to ask my la la la. Say no, she didn't. So where did all of this come from then? You say she did not. Oh, okay. Because I don't watch. I can't watch us at the awards because the awards is not like what I grew up on. And I do understand that change is going to come, but we lost all respect. In my mind, the only or the biggest black, and it's not even black owned no more, but it's a black awards show. That shit's so ghetto. Okay. It turned right into the shit that we claim that we don't like. And again, like I be trying to tell y'all, we is a bunch of liars. We love that hood shit. Say, Willie, is R. Kelly and Cola Bell in the same jail? No. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Somebody else wrote, he said, us thinking that it's just a song has been detrimental to our people for decades now. Nobody is saying that this is new. Nobody is saying that we didn't grow up with terrible messages in our music. If anybody has the resume to speak on this, it's India, because she has been speaking truth and light and high vibration messages to our people from the beginning, when it was popular to do so. And she's never switched up. She was telling our women to love their bodies, their skin, their hair, while the messages in the mainstream was to alter all of the above. We can literally see the impact of these messages because the girls who grew up into the women who are the faces of the industry now all have faked everything. He said they all have faked everything. That's a fact. All the boys growing up with messages desensitizing violence and promoting seeing other young black men as ops. Y'all don't think that those messages have effects? You say it's crazy to see the defense of the messaging, because if there was a post about manifestation or speaking success into existence, everybody would be agreeing. If the power of the tongue, yeah, we forgot about the power of the tongue, right? The power of the tongue and of the message was absorbed can impact how we view ourselves in the world in a positive way. Y'all don't think that it is subconscious. Wait. Y'all don't think it has subconscious effects in a negative way. I can't listen to songs I used to listen to because my spirit can't ignore the messaging. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is why sometimes I be like, I just wish that I could get back in the Matrix. I wish I could get back in the Matrix, but I can't. So, man, listen, in the comment section, boy, y'all tell me y'all's opinions about NARE saying what she had done said about Young Miami, and people is like, it's just a song. It's just a song. And I just want to say this. There's not one woman artist there's not one woman artist that's not a degenerate or speak of degeneracy. Not one female artist. At least in my day when we came up, yeah. We had Lil' Kim, we had Trina, we had My Neck, My Back, we had Foxy Brown, but we also had other people like, who are the other people? Queen Latifah, we had MC Light, we had a few others that I can't name, but at least we had some type of balance. You know what I'm saying? Or we had both sides of the coin. I should say that right there. But this is going to be the most popular song this summer. Y'all have at it. Spin that. Move right along. I ain't going to eat much on you. It is what it is, shout. It is what it is. The one thing that I will say, it is showing. Yep. We had Adina Howard. Mm-hmm. Jackie O. Yeah. I remember Jackie O. I used to be in the studio with Jackie O. Sure no well. Jubal Records, in case anybody know him. Yeah. Moni Love, yeah. It was like a balance though. You know what I'm saying? So we got both sides when it came to like the females. We really, really did. Now, all them old hoes. Listen, I understand if you just old, it is what it is. And I understand if you cannot make songs. I understand if you cannot make songs that don't degrade you and other women. I get it. Now, I know what y'all would say, but Willie, is what pays, is what people want to hear. And that's the truth. That is the truth. So I say keep on making this degrading ass music. Keep making this degrading ass music. Because what this also shows, especially with women, I want y'all to understand, especially with women. Women support music more than men. Back in the days when we had CDs and shit, women buy CDs. Women buy the music. And I mean cross rap and, man, listen, rap and R&B, because there's more women also, and women tend to buy music. You know what I'm saying? More than men do. When we talk about the men, when we talk about the men disrespecting women and all this right here, guess who made the men rich? Or who contributed to making the men rich? Women. This degrading ass music from all other female rappers, guess who support that shit? Women. And in my mind, that's the majority of women. And I want to say black women. The majority of black women accept this type of music. So I also want y'all to understand when I tell y'all, see this word right into what I be talking about. So when I tell y'all that we really do love domestic love relationships, I'm telling y'all the truth. We like the drama. Drama is in the music. The drama is right in the music. And this is why, watch this. This is why we love the music. It speaks to our upbringing. It speaks to our living. It sounds like fun. So when people also tell me, women don't want to be called itches and O's. Women want to be respected. Women don't want to be sexualized and all that. I know that we lying. Because if women as a whole didn't want it, rappers wouldn't be rich. If women as a whole didn't want it, there would not be not now female rapper rapping about the shit that they rap. And they successful at it. I'm just saying something. So we know how women want to be treated. We know how women want to be treated is like a hoe. Talk to, you know what I'm saying? I know. Willie, not all of them want to be treated like that. I say the majority of y'all want to be treated like that. Shout out to Red Eagle for for the $5 cash app. Say Kevin Poole says name. Remember the other day I was talking about a man's daughter drowned in the Mississippi River trying to save her cousin, and he jumped into the river, but he needed to be saved because he was about to drown. And I said that there was a fellow who everybody should know because he died in the river too, trying to save. Well, hell, he actually did say, if I'm not mistaken, and I couldn't think of his name, Kevin Poole is his name. Kevin Poole is his name. Remember his name. Say his name. Yeah, for real, for real. Hold on. Do 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 do. Hold on. Yep, in the Mississippi River. Yeah. 15-year-old Kevin Poole drowned in the Mississippi River in New Orleans on April the 23rd, 2022, after diving into the water to rescue his 14-year-old girlfriend, Brandy Wilson, and her 8-year-old sister, Allie, who had been swept away by the current. His body was recovered May the 2nd, 2022. Say his name. He jumped in there to try to save something. Yeah. We're going to continue to say his name around here. Show enough feel. Let me take out to Tennessee real quick, man. Take out to Tennessee, and then we're going to jump into Florida real quick. Tennessee inmate is indicted for ambushing and killing a correction officer. We got a player who done knocked out a correction officer. Don't know what they had and got into. Here we go.
Tennessee inmate charged with the ambush killing of a correction.
Shout out to a player with the throat goat with a tattoo on his throat. I ain't saying people tattoos on their throats is bad. People I just like to go on the point out. Player got a tattoo on his throat.
The ambush killing of a corrections officer inside a prison made his first court appearance today.
Authorities say Reginald Steed stabbed Officer Dustin Pettigo several times. The officer was making solo rounds back in February at the state prison in Morgan County. A grand jury indicted the suspect in May.
That inmate is now under guard at the maximum security prison in Nashville, and 10 News reporter Alana Munit takes us inside Morgan County Court today for the arraignment.
Reginald Steed pleaded not guilty to a first-degree murder charge in the February killing at the Morgan County Correctional Complex in Wartburg. Authorities say Steed jimmied open the cell door lock, a known problem since 2013, confirmed by the Tennessee Department of Correction.
You would think within 13 years that we would have made more progress with this issue, considering the tremendous safety concern that's brought out by what happened with this stabbing death of Officer Pettigo.
District Attorney General
I ain't fixed a lock gate. A lock.
Earl Russell Johnson says cell lock problems were one of many red flags missed, including threats made by Steed before the attack that he intended to kill an officer after being moved to a less restrictive facility.
He told y'all he was gonna kill one of y'all, and y'all don't or wasn't writing in y'all daily reports that these locks ain't working. Because you have to write this type of stuff down. The locks ain't working, y'all. The locks ain't working. That should be a whole room with the files, because it's been since 2016 of everybody saying the locks ain't working. The locks ain't working on the 7 to 3 shift to 311 to damn it, the 11 to 7. The locks ain't working. The locks ain't working. The locks ain't working. Really?
On Thursday, DA Johnson confirmed his office is seeking the death penalty if Steed is convicted of murder.
The fact that he has at least one or more prior qualifying felony. He committed the murder while in lawful confinement, and the victim of his murder was a corrections officer. There was no real reason or purpose for the murder.
Johnson said he's receiving third-party concerns from some correctional officers in fear of retaliation.
It's what really gives me the most concern, that a state agency would not want to be transparent, would not want to be open, would not want to allow state employees to talk to their state representatives, their state senators, and also TBI agents who are just trying to get to the truth and fix things.
The grand jury is expected to meet next Tuesday behind closed doors. At the request of District Attorney Russell Johnson, TBI agents and the grand jury will look at safety conditions and circumstances that led up to the attack. Lawmakers also tell 10 News that they want to do their own review of the attack. We will continue to cover the investigation and the case against Steed. Reporting in Morgan County,
So they gonna do an investigation. Listen, if Buddy got a family, if Buddy got a wife, she's super rich. listen, hell yeah, that's a hell of a lawsuit right there. You so you mean to tell me that y'all, that's since 2013, that's 13 years that y'all ain't fixed a lock? Oh my God, where's all the tradesmen at? Where is the tradesmen? Where's like the locksmiths? Y'all ain't got locksmiths in Tennessee? We not gonna fit. Ain't nobody want to run down to the Home Depot. Nobody. I know, Willie, but they got different locks. But hell, at least it would have been a lock. At least it would have been a lock on it, though. And now, watch this. Ain't nowhere in the hell that I would have kept working in a facility to where we can't lock the doors. That the door can be jimmied loose. I don't. The inmates can open up the door when they want to. Walmart hiring, dog. Hell no. Hold on. How much do Tennessee correction officers make? They're doing from 51 a year with increases up to 60,000. We can still work at Walmart, and damn it, if you pick up two jobs, you can probably equal out to like the 51. But at least you won't equal out to dead. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll still be alive though. Moving right along. We're going right on down here to Florida. We got something that had transpired. We got a black woman. In case y'all don't know, that's a melanated female out here in these screens. A black woman is caught on camera smoking. Bam, gunning down. Bam. A white man. You don't know what a white man is? That's a non-melanated person. Yeah. And she say that it's self-defense. They was at a Walmart. in the parking lot. She claimed it's self-defense. She gunned him down. Bam, she gave him the business. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna let y'all watch a video so everybody can be up to date. We can be up to par about what had to transpire. And then we'll talk about it. Self-defense. Remember, self-defense. Huh? Remember that. That baby got some legs on her. That lady got some legs on her. Damn. How tall she is. Here we go.
A new video raising new questions about a deadly shooting outside of a Walmart.
A father of three losing his life over a parking spot. And tonight, the woman accused of shooting him claims that she fired in self-defense. Local 10's Rochelo spoke exclusively to the victim's daughter. He's live down in North Lauderdale with what the video shows. Rush.
So you just mentioned this, and this is important. This woman is claiming self-defense. She'll have to argue that she had a fear, an imminent fear for her life. Well, tonight, we have the video, and you'll see it for yourself. And what we also have tonight are the words of the victim's daughter. And you'll see how heartbroken she is. The backstory on this case, she was estranged from her dad for many years. Recently, they were trying to rebuild their lives when he lost his life. We're going to start this with the video. The victim with the gray shirt. The woman with a gun.
She got a gun out.
There was a standoff, and then the shooting. You can hear it.
He was a good man.
Shot Miss Kmart. Me too. He was a good man.
A daughter in tears. Amanda lost her 62-year-old father, Bart, shot in the stomach in a Walmart parking lot in North Lauderdale.
I just don't think anybody deserves to lose their life over a parking spot.
Cops say an adult female and the victim were involved in a verbal altercation over a parking space in the Walmart parking lot prior to the shooting.
I don't like to deal with death and like to talk about it at all. That's why I was very hesitant to do this interview.
But you are doing it. Why do you want to speak about your dad?
Because I want my dad to be remembered for who he was and not who the media is portraying him to be.
According to investigators, the shooter, the adult female, remained on scene, cooperated with detectives, and she told them the shooting was in self-defense.
He loved his country. He loved his country.
Bart served in the military. There are no charges in this case at this point. Amanda says she was estranged from her dad for many years, but recently they were working on repairing their relationship, and just like that, a life lost. And throughout the interview, you can see the pain on her face.
He moved down here 3 years ago with the intentions on rebuilding the relationship.
And during the time we spoke with Amanda, the daughter, she kept repeating to me, over a parking spot, nobody deserves to lose their life over a parking spot. I want to mention this again, no charges at this point. The investigation is ongoing. We're live in North Lauderdale. I'm Rosh Lowe, Local 10.
How many of y'all think that was self-defense? How many of y'all think that was self-defense? So I'm going to do y'all a solid because I have the actual video. I have the long version. I got the long version. Shout out to Only in Dade. Shout out to Only in Dade out here in these streets. Let's see. Here we go. Put that up on the screen. Bam. Here we go.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
We're going to back it up. Another parking spot. Another parking spot in South Florida. This time someone didn't walk away. Got the gun, they talking. Remember, her car is the white car. The car's a white car, I think that's a Honda or something. She's around another vehicle. He's walking around slowly. Remember, he's 62, but she don't know how old he is. Okay, she's walking back to her car. Walking back to her car. She's right at her car. He don't have a weapon. He walks off right at her car. Right at her car. Now, I don't know whether she was leaving or whether she was going into the store. Oh, shit. Now she's out. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know whether she's calling the police or somebody called the police. But shout her out because she did stay there. She did stay there. Put your hand behind your back, little mama. Put your hand behind your back until we do an investigation. This is what we got to do. And this is what I want to tell all my people out here. If you have a legal firearm and you shoot somebody, if there's no threat after you take the threat out, just go on and call the police, man. Stay there and call the police and wait for the police. And if you really want to get fly about it, try to administer aid. Try to administer aid. I'm trying to tell you, it helps out in court. Shout out to Miss Buck Good. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $5 cash shop. You say, Pastor throwing something in the pot. I appreciate that right there. For real though. For real though. You say he got them bad knees. Lily, yeah. But he got them bad knees. What you mean is self-defense though? Now? I'm not buying the self-defense thing. What if she said, touch me and see what happened before she shot? Hashtag Camelo Anthony. Yeah. He said self-defense. She was on the phone with the police. He said it was self-defense because he ran up on her and kept following her. I don't know if this really is. He was gesturing and he wasn't threatening. He say she's backing up. He didn't appear to be armed. She is going to prison. Well, listen, in my state, stay in your ground state, bust a bitch, go home state, please don't run away from our life state. You don't need a weapon. All the bitch have to do is feel threatened to a certain extent. And you can pop somebody. But I wouldn't recommend it. Unless somebody is really, really running up on you. He in my mind didn't run up on her and she had a way out. Huh? You say she murdered that old man. I'm in agreement with you. She had a way out. Before they changed the laws to the stand your ground, what I could remember about the law of concealed carry was you couldn't shoot somebody if you had a way out. If your back wasn't up against the wall, you can flee. You couldn't shoot. from what I can remember. And I could be wrong because it's been like a long, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So just in this right here, she had time to get away. Like, I don't. Oh shit. And then when she finally did shoot, he was walking slow in front of the car. The whole time she kept walking around other cars. Why she couldn't just keep walking around the cars then? And let me say something about you videographers. Y'all got to stop being weak. You supposed to be in Florida. How the hell, because she shot, you gonna move your camera around and shit so we can't see some shit? What is wrong with you people? It's a gunshot. Grow up. You don't move the damn camera after somebody gets shot. This is stupid. She can't see you. She couldn't see you. Huh? Look. She got out of her car. She got out of her car. She going to jail. Hold on. I didn't see that at first. She got out of her car with the gun. She got out of her car with the gun. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you should. But in my mind, this is stating, or this is showing that you is willing to get into an altercation. If anything, she should have just stayed in her car, right? And then his daughter say, over a parking spot? Hell yeah, because now we got to blame him for some shit. He see the gun. He the fool. Now listen, I don't know if she was on the phone with law enforcement. I have no idea who called the police. He's trying to talk it through. He's trying to talk it over. That man got them bad legs, lady. She turned her back. She walking back to her car. Right there, she could have got in her car. If she was going inside of the store, she could have went inside of the store. Hey, I need some assistance. She could have did a whole bunch of things, right? Huh? Say, what's her bar number? I think she's gonna go to jail. Look. She's holding up the firearm, and I want y'all to understand this right here. This may send her to jail. She's holding up the firearm outside while a man is walking away. We don't know because we cannot see the entire footage of the parking lot. If there's any other civilians, pedestrians, humans that's walking around, and listen, if there's kids walking around, because they're going to use that against her. If there are kids in the parking lot and she just has a gun up, that's dangerous. Her gun should not be up, in my opinion, unless you're ready to shoot. I'm sick of y'all out here playing. Go ahead on. Man, don't pull that shit. I'm telling you, ready to pop something. Look. So she talking slick. Man, when she got that gun, I know she talking slick. Oh, I know she talking slick. Oh, I know she talking slick. Oh shit! She shot. I don't believe that he was a threat. He say he doesn't have to keep. He doesn't have to keep walking. Facts. He say he should have kept walking. Yes. Yeah. Now listen. He's a damn fool. He saw a bitch with a gun. And he's still trying to talk. His dumb ass dead. Listen, if y'all out here slick rapping when there's a gun present and you just by chance get shot, that's your bad. I'm just saying. He say, pimpin' been listening. He say, on the square peg. He say, he on that square peg. He say, daughter was hyping the violence. This is crazy. I just don't see. Let's see what some of these people are saying right here. He learned that day, but she's fried. Oh, so she think that she's going to jail too. All right, cool. He say, I would have gotten in my car and drove away. My life is more important than a parking, and so was his. I don't know the full story, but that would have been my sign to drive away. Facts. This is why I be trying to tell you females. You women. Something is wrong with you all if y'all don't see that there's a problem and y'all don't remove yourselves from the problem, especially when it has to do with men. Why did the old man keep walking towards a woman with a gun? Makes no sense, right? I mean, if someone is pointing a gun at you, you want to call 911, correct? You're absolutely correct. That's a good one. He said, not saying that she was justified, but if someone's pointing a gun at me, I'm not walking towards them. We as a community need to learn to let things go. It's not worth it. I like that one. Facts. He say she got out of her car with her gun. That's the first thing I said once I noticed it. She got out with the gun. So in my mind, her intentions was to shoot. She had the option to leave in her car and walk away. Instead, she got out, and as he was confronted, him as well, already with a gun at hand. That's it. And as he was confronted, him as whatever. There are choices. There are options. You pick the one that's best for you and face whatever comes after. That's a good one right there. He should have called the cops on her. She had the gun and was waving it at him. He could have saved himself if he had just walked away and called the cops. I like that one right there. Based on the video. She got out the car with her gun in hand. She already knew what she was going to do. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. She was always willing to use it. This is not a threat. There was no struggle, and she was really fulfilled life. Write it down, friend. Florida Stand Your Ground law is intended to empower individuals to protect themselves in private and public spaces. All right, cool. I just think that I ain't going to jail. I truly think she's going to jail for this. I'm sorry. No charges have been brought up, so I guess we're going to have to wait for the DA, the district attorney, or something like that right there to see what they want to do. Is it the district attorney, the state attorney, the attorney, to see what they want to do, if they want to go further with this case right here, man, because I just don't believe it, dog. Like, I really don't. Bitch, you could have got back in your car. You want to argue with a man. Tell Willie she's strong and independent. Facts. Baby, strong out here in these streets. I be trying to teach you ladies. Because I do understand that a lot of y'all have not been taught this way. I get it. I really, really do get it. I want y'all to stay on earth so we'll have people to fandangle with. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all keep dying, then it's less people that we have opportunity to fandangle with. And I don't want y'all to live y'all life like that. I don't want y'all to just be dying. You know, I think that's stupid. Don't just be dying. Huh? How many of y'all... We gonna go to a gas station. You all better be careful out here, man. People is going... Damn, who shot it? People... Can't be real. People is going through it. In case y'all don't know, a lot of people is losing their jobs. A lot of people is having a hard time. People check. People frustrated. They stressed out. They depressed. They going through a little something. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful with dealing with people. You do not know. They say that we got a woman who was accused of spraying gasoline, like gas, put like car, like 87, 93, 97 octane. I put in $5.37 of that 93. Jesus. Got to be more careful. And then been wasting gas. Huh? She need to be locked up. But anyway, a woman is accused of spraying gasoline on teens sitting in the truck.
New tonight at 5:30. Come take a look at this. A gas station run-in, one spark away from igniting.
Start spraying the truck and me and my friend with gas, and we don't know what to do.
Yeah, we're going to show you that video again. A woman was seen on surveillance camera spraying gasoline in the parking lot.
A 17-year-old says that he got hit with it. That woman is now charged with assault. Our Dave Faraday is live at that store near Statesville. You say the teen and investigators both say they're not sure what set the woman off.
Yes, Scott, that was one of the first questions I asked investigators. The motive behind all this. They're telling me tonight they do not know. The teenager told me earlier that they were at the gas station in a pickup truck with the window down when they got hit with the gasoline. Evan Waters showed us this video. He and a friend were inside his pickup truck a couple weeks ago when you can see a woman grab a gas nozzle from another truck and come up to his driver's side window and begin spraying them and the truck with gasoline.
A woman comes up, starts confronting us, then takes some random person's gas pump, starts spraying the truck and me and my friend with gas, and we don't know what to do.
The owners of Sharon Express say someone at the pumps cut off the gasoline and the suspect, Christina Hatcher, took off in her car. Tonight she is charged with misdemeanor assault with a deadly weapon and damage to property. Mike Patel owns the store on Island Ford Road and couldn't believe what happened.
It's very dangerous, yeah. And the lady is like crazy.
Sheriff deputies in Alexander County say Hatcher was also arrested for breaking into this home near Stony Point. Her former roommate spoke with us about her erratic behavior after drinking.
You never know what's going to transpire, what she's going to say, or what she's even going to do. She's a wild card.
Evan Waters says after being sprayed with gasoline, he and a friend made sure to get a tag number. Evan is a junior firefighter in Hidden and knows how dangerous gasoline can be.
It's like super dangerous. Any spark, anything could have ignited it and just, made everything a lot worse.
Yeah.
And deputies told me this afternoon because of that surveillance video and the description of the car, they were able to identify Hatcher as the suspect in this case. By then, though, she was
Hatcher? White boy Hatcher?
already locked up in Alexander County over in Taylorsville because of the break-in over in Stony Point. Reporting live from Iredell County, I'm Dave Faraday, Channel 9.
I want Hatcher dead. Listen, that bitch done pulled out somebody else. Listen, the truck, she did it from somebody else's back. I'd have punched her in the shit. I promise you. Listen, I would have punched her in the shit.
A couple weeks ago, when you can see a woman grab.
If this dude, and I'm thinking that this dude is the owner of this truck, and this dude is trying to fill up a truck, he's not using regular. He's using 97.
A gas nozzle from another truck.
If that bitch would have grabbed my gas tank, I'm trying to put it on full, and she pulled it out and sprayed it, I'd have punched her right in the shit. I'd have linked in. So give me my damn gas.
Come up to his driver's side window and begin spraying them.
And I'd have punched that bitch in the ear. That bitch would have had vertigo. Trying to tell you something.
The truck with gasoline.
A woman comes up, starts
Trying to tell y'all something, dog. Boy, y'all got to be careful out here with these hoes. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. I got to play this little piece. Damn it. I'm trying to remember the doggone movie right now. Hold on. White boy Hatcher. Mark Fidel. How you spell Hatcher? I don't. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Let's see the little clip. Oh, right. Hatcher. I got it. Hold on. Let me go on and put it up on the screen. Ever. White boy Hatcher. That's what's up. Listen, if you're just not seeing it now and you didn't see what we were just talking about, we were talking about White Boy Hatcher, and I had to go ahead on and cut out that little video clip that I just had them play. Yeah. I'd have punched out in the ear hard, like linked in, like bitch, I'm on my last $100. Listen, if I'm filling up my truck, it's 100+. I'm on my last. I'm trying to make it to Friday, bitch, and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lean into you so hard. I'm gonna feel good about the hit that I got. Bitch, I was able to line the bitch. I lined the bitch up at the gas station. That's how I be telling my partner, man, I lined that bitch up like, and I lined up, and I came in, I zoomed in like real good. I had real good angle on it, and bought that gas. Just bought that gas. Oh, I went to Walmart today. I went to Walmart. I didn't know that they were still selling noodles for 50 cents. I didn't. Remember I had done told y'all we be lying? I'm going to say it again. Remember I had done told y'all that we be lying? They got noodles for 50 cents. Now, I hadn't seen, and I ain't had, pork noodles. Bitch, I tell you, I can't wait to eat these goddamn pork noodles. I found pork noodles. Oh, my. I wasn't even looking for them, but I saw pork. I saw the thing say pork. I said, oh, pork? You mean like bacon pork? Yeah. I got pork. It say, Willie, noodles used to be 3 for $10. No. Watch this. A 10-pack. Noodles used to be 10 cents. I guess that's how old I am. Noodles used to be 10 cents. You could get 10 for $1. That's how far back I go with noodles. I was born before noodles. Noodles was 10 cents a pack, but it came 10 in a pack. I'm trying to tell y'all something, dog. But they 50 cents. The reason that the reason that I said that we be lying, all these people out here making these videos, I don't know how I'm gonna feed my kids. I go to the grocery store and I just pick up a few things and I done already spent $200-300 and they ain't got no food. Now I ain't saying that things not expensive. What I'm saying is stop getting on videos saying that you can't feed your kids. And you able to go in the grocery store and you spending $100, $200, $300, $400. Stop doing that. 50. What is 50 times 30? What is 50 times 30? 50 times 30 is like 100 and 150? I can't do the math right now. You need 30 packs. You need 30 packs at 50 cents. So it ain't even $30. It's $15. $15 for a pack of noodles, for 30 packs of noodles. $15, 30 packs of noodles. If you got one child, $15, 30 packs of noodles. You can feed your child every day for as low as $15. You can feed your child every day for as low as $15. Huh? 30 days, one pack of noodles. You can even stretch the noodles if you turn it into a soup. If you leave it as a soup and do it separate, eat half now, eat half later, you can make it through the day. Watch it. And get some bologna. Man. Get some bologna and cut up some bologna. Man, you got a full minute. Listen, I'm just trying to tell y'all something. I didn't know they were 50 cents. I don't even know how many I got, but I spent $37 or some shit like that. I got so many things because I store food and stuff like that right there too. So I got like in my closet like a whole bunch of goddamn noodles. Just in case shit go south. All these years of eating noodles, I have never made my noodles like the noodles be on the pack. I've never made what's the picture that's on the pack. I said that I'm gonna do that. Yeah. A cart full of noodles. It ain't who. Oh, y'all, they have vegetables. They got the frozen vegetables. I love them. This is why I got so many freezers and shit like that right now. Listen, 68 cents. No. Yeah. 68 cents for the mixed vegetables. 68 cents for the mixed vegetables. How many I got on 20 something bags. I got 20 something bags of that, and I got the sweet peas. I got like 11, 10, 11 bags of that right there. Yeah. And that's just a restock. That's just a restock. But I'm just trying to tell y'all something. Yeah, boy. Listen, you fry that bologna. And don't make some noodles with the fried bologna. And don't, listen, don't make no fried bologna grilled cheese sandwich. Fried bologna grilled cheese sandwich and a bowl of noodles. Oh. When I tell you a baby gonna go to sleep, and a good cold glass of water, I know Willie shouldn't drink cold water. Bitch, I like cold water, so I'm gonna drink it. And say Willie selling platters out here. You say 27 bags of vegetables. Say what the hell? You say, are you a goat? No. Listen, I have deep freezers. I like to have them stocked up. The reason I be saying that we be lying about we can't feed our kids, I know that that's a lie. I buy grocery. I stock up on grocery. I know that shit is cheap. I know that you can still get 2-for-1 canned goods. I knew that I was something special. After Hurricane Andrew, back in my day, because I'm a Hurricane Andrew survivor, I would eat beans out of a can. I would open up a can and eat the beans out of the can. I really liked it. The French cut beans. I liked the French cut green beans. I am clean out the can. Not hot. Open up the can with a can opener, in case y'all didn't know, because we ain't had no power, so you had to have a real can opener. Ate them out the can. But that was back then when shit was even cheaper. But shit really ain't, it's not hard. This is why you got to keep you some canned goods. That's why you got to keep you some canned goods. You got to keep you some noodles. Even if you don't eat noodles. It's so cheap and it lasts so long. You better, I would say, if you get a chance, like after taxes or some shit like that right there, and or you done sold your body pretty good and you got a little extra, spend you about $100 on some noodles, $100 on bad beans, and $100 on canned goods. If you having like a good month or something, you know what I'm saying, you done made a lot of sales. I'm trying to help. You got to sacrifice it. So we about to, and it's not for the food to eat today. If you start out by $200-300, you stocked up. You good. You say a lot of people aren't starving. They not buying food that they can afford. I'm with you all day long. And I think that I was one of the first ones who said that children don't starve in America. Unless there's forced starvation. Children don't starve in America. Just don't. You say I got 50-pound bags of rice and beans. I'm trying to tell y'all, rice and beans, canned goods, and noodles. We got to always add noodles. Noodles. We can find some water and boil some water. You know what I'm saying? But noodles go a long way. And you would be surprised. There's plenty of ways to make the noodles. And if you add certain things to the noodles, you just might be like, damn, I like noodles. These noodles ain't bad at all. And I think that they low in calories too. I think they're low in calories if you're concerned about your weight. I'm trying to help. Let's go to Birmingham. Real quick. Sometimes. Not sometimes. You know what'd be crazy? We be complaining how people look at us and how people think about us and how people don't want us in their communities, in their establishments. We complain. Yeah, eggs and noodles. I just found out from one of my kinfolks, because when they make noodles that they make eggs in it, boil like the eggs in them. I didn't know that. Well, this was like last year around Thanksgiving. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like you boiling the egg. Yeah, you put your eggs inside of the doggone noodles for. I ain't never seen no shit like that before in my life. I still ain't tried it, but I'm like, that might be good though. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $1 cash out. You say Pastor done built the bunker under his house. Listen, make sure y'all also have ammo. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. I know a lot of y'all spend your money on certain things and other places and all that shit right there, but I do be like, what if? I live a what if life. What if this shit hit the fan and, you know? I even got the oxygen masks, not the oxygen masks, the terrorist masks and shit in case they bombing and shit like that right there. I got the masks. Yeah, I got the 5. I got 5 or 6. I think it was either 5 or 6. I bought 5 or 6 at one time of the smoke masks and shit like that right there. And I think it was like $50-something or $60-something. The gas masks. Yeah. I don't even think I spent that much on them. Yeah. Telling y'all, I may not never use that shit, but I got them. Shout out to Pooey Lou for the $2 cash out. He said Dollar Tree is to go to the store for the kids in the summer. The Dollar Tree is to go to the store for the kids in the summer. Send their ass to the store. Send them to the store in the summer. Just let them listen. Cause back in my day, we had like the cookie ladies and shit like that right there. So we would might be able to go to like the cookie ladies. You right, because the Dollar Trees is pretty much in everybody's community. The Dollar Trees and Family Dollars and shit, and we typically will send our children up to those stores because they acts as corner stores. You say replace the eggs with flax seeds. All right. I just restocked on my ammo from Defending Ammo in North Carolina. Say cheap ammo. You say Defender Ammo. I gotta check them out then. Defender, because it may be cheaper, because I be buying from Palmetto State Armory. Palmetto State Armory is who I be shopping with. Yeah, no, every 9 days and stuff like that right there. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on and get into it. We're going to Birmingham. Birmingham, black folks don't know how to act. Black folks don't know how to act, or maybe they do know how to act, and this is just how black folks act. I'm not even saying that this is a bad thing, because this is a pool party. They was at a pool party, and people in the community is upset, and now they speaking to like the boards of the community. They snitching on their neighbors, basically. Let's see what's happening.
Probably seen this video of that viral pool party in Birmingham. City leaders aren't done apologizing to residents.
Everybody is talking about this one, and they are now trying to find a way to make sure that this doesn't happen again. But that's not all. Priya Ann shows us what is now being done to end that.
We've just learned that the homeowner and the person who organized this pool party are both facing misdemeanor criminal tickets. We're also hearing from the mayor, who's apologizing to residents. We start with a homeowner who attended last night's meeting and talks about the impact these parties are having on his family.
I'm up here for my children. I'm up here for my children, and I'm up here for the children of the community. That's why I'm standing up here.
A wild pool party.
That boy got on the OnlyFans shirt. You was lying to me. Hold on. Real quick. I got to back that up. Is that an OnlyFans shirt? I know that OF anywhere. Oh, that's not an OF. That's an affiliate shirt. Go ahead.
Children. I'm up here for my children, and I'm up here for the children of the community. That's why I'm standing up here.
A wild pool party, the early focus at Birmingham City Commission meeting on Monday night.
We called the cops, and they're on their way.
Videos of the party earlier this month quickly went viral, showing a massive crowd, loud music, and some nudity.
I printed out 3 songs here. NWA, DMX. We get to listen to this all the time. There's upwards of 50 swear words in each song. This one's disgusting. Okay, this is what my kids get to listen to.
Neighbors say they called police multiple times before the pool party was eventually shut down. Last night we learned the homeowner who rented out his pool for the party and the party organizer were given criminal misdemeanor tickets. The homeowner now facing 4 tickets.
One of them for a zoning violation, which is also a misdemeanor, and then 3 others: gathering of disorderly persons, breach of peace, and causing a public nuisance. And the party organizer has received a noise violation, gathering of disorderly persons, and also public nuisance.
In light of public backlash, city leaders now apologizing for the response.
I want to express my heartfelt apologies.
I believe that I'm probably joined by everyone else on the commission for the police response last Saturday.
And the city attorney says both the homeowner and the person who organized the pool party will be arraigned on July 22nd. We'll, of course, continue to follow this developing story, as well as what the future for short-term rentals looks like here in Birmingham. I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
By the way, the homeowner has maintained he did nothing illegal by having that party in his backyard. He also says he plans to speak to his neighbors individually about it. We did reach out to him today.
So he gonna go around here and threaten. Listen, I'm not saying that that's what he gonna do, but I'm saying that he gonna go around here and threaten his neighbors. Why y'all out here snitching on the play? Damn, dog, we just can't play no music. He don't think he did nothing wrong in these expensive ass houses. What's wrong? Now listen, I don't know who the owner is. I don't know who the owner is. I don't know if they black or white. But damn it, when he said that, and I got to listen to songs NWA and DMX, I said, shit, well, it might be black. They just might be black. I want to point something out to you good people. Watch this. Hold on. Right up in here.
These swear words in each song. This one's disgusting. Okay, this is what my kids get to listen to.
Neighbors say they called police multiple
It's supposed to be a pool party. Why is we in front of the pool?
times before the pool party was eventually shut down.
Why is all us in front of the pool with this? This is a beautiful backyard. I don't know where y'all live, and I don't know what y'all homes look like. This is a beautiful backyard. It's a beautiful pool. Nice. Full-size pool in Birmingham.
Say we learned the homeowner who rented out his pool for the party and the party organizer were given criminal misdemeanor tickets.
You mean to tell me, and this is why I am just gonna say it, I think that the homeowner is black. This is why folk don't want y'all in their neighborhood.
Organizer were given criminal.
You see, you spent this type of money to live where you live. You spent this type of money to live where you live because you know that the majority cannot afford to live where you live. That means if you move to a spot where the majority can't live where you live, you really don't want the majority in your damn neighborhood. Now, do you?
Misdemeanor tickets.
If you're spending this type of money in a damn community, you don't want hood shit. I would assume that you won't want hood shit, but then I would be wrong dealing with dog you folk. For some reason, well, also you can move out the hood, but a lot of times you can't take the hood out the person. I get that part right there. But at a certain point, you don't work your ass off to get into these neighborhoods, and you want to bring all the hood shit. Which
the homeowner now facing 4 tickets.
You know that this gonna be a problem. Like how don't you know if I allow anybody to come to a pool party at my house with this beautiful pool? I know that there's gonna be a problem.
Pool party, the early focus at Birmingham City.
These people who cannot afford to live here is coming to the pool party. Shout out that baby for having her booty cheeks out. I'm pretty sure she was up there twerking, doing what she's supposed to do. Doing what she's supposed to do. But I just want to tell y'all something. This is why I don't like living around you people. And shout out to all you people that don't like living around you people. I'm saying, dog, because we get to a certain age, at least at a certain age, be like, you know what? You motherfucking violent out here. Dog. I want my family to sleep in peace. I want to be at peace. I want to be at peace. But we don't all think the same. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Y'all trying to bring down property value and shit. Listen, get from around anybody who trying to bring down property value. Because a lot of us is worth a few dollars. A lot of us don't know our worth. A lot of us is worth a few dollars, and a lot of our wealth is in our homes. In case y'all don't get it, a lot of our wealth is in our homes. If your home network go down, your network just went down too. I'm trying to help. And if you will allow outside people to come and destroy the shit that you had done worked that hard for, you don't need to be in the neighborhood either. You literally don't need to be in the neighborhood. You need to go back around there where them folk live at. Let's go to Miami Gardens real quick before we have to go on and get up out of here. We got a suspect. We got a suspect. We have a suspect, and the suspect surrenders in Miami Gardens. After a Miami Gardens shooting, this person surrenders to us in law enforcement. Here we go.
Alerts. We're learning more about a woman who was shot in Miami Gardens earlier this year.
The suspect turning herself into police, now facing a number of felony charges. Local 10's Aaron Maven live in Miami Gardens tonight with the latest on the investigation. Aaron.
Well, this was a case that Miami Gardens police had been working for several months now, more than 4 months actually. And the accused shooter has now surrendered. She did that yesterday. She appeared in court earlier today, and her defense attorney said there's more to this story.
One day after surrendering,
Milagros Navarro,
35-year-old Milagros Navarro appeared in bond court, accused of shooting another woman earlier this year.
There was a video from a neighbor showing the defendant shooting multiple shots in the direction of the victim.
On February 22nd, Miami Gardens police responded to reports of a shooting on Northwest 202nd Terrace. A short time later, police learned a woman suffering from a gunshot wound had arrived at HCA Florida Aventura Hospital. Police say a driver who took the victim to the hospital says she was unfamiliar with the area because she was visiting from Georgia and drove to the nearest hospital. The driver told police she heard multiple gunshots while driving before realizing her mother-in-law had been hit. She told investigators she didn't know who was responsible for the gunfire. The victim told police she didn't remember the shooting. According to the arrest form, over the last several months, detectives interviewed witnesses and conducted multiple photo lineups. The report says one witness identified Navarro. Another witness said Navarro was in charge of watching her house, which is near where the shooting happened.
I think there's a lot more to the incident than just what the A form sets out.
Well, it says the victim was shot.
It does
in her
say
car.
that. I think there's a lot more to the background of the story and whether other people may have been involved.
Police said another witness told detectives she saw Navarro remove a handgun from a black fanny pack before a group drove off. Police said another witness told detectives she saw Navarro remove a handgun from a black fanny pack before a group drove off, although she did not see the firearm discharge.
And back out here live, it is not clear right now whether the victim and the shooter knew one another. It's also not clear what exactly happened before the gunfire. Navarro remains in jail tonight. Reporting outside Miami Gardens.
All right, well, hell, well, shout out that baby for turning herself in and not having law enforcement to go through all that little searching and stuff like that right there. Look at that baby. She got that good curly hair. Ain't that what y'all be liking? Now, her name is Navarro, so so she's not dog hue. Navarro is not a darker hue. Damn, she 35. She say she black. Navarro, that's not a black last name, is it? I guess it is. But I don't know. And she was born in 90. Born last decade. That's what's so 35-year-old Milagros. That baby ain't black. Y'all got the but anybody can be black, I guess. Anybody can be black. Huh? How's your name? Milagros de la Caridad Navarro. I'm black. That's what's up. Move right along, Angle. You much told you. Got to be more careful. Anybody get to be black? That's what's up. Give y'all something to pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here on this wonderful Thursday. Boy, we almost to the weekend one more again. 7/7/2/2026. Hope that y'all done paid them people. I do understand that a lot of y'all do got to wait till tomorrow to go on to pay them people. Y'all make sure that y'all pay them people because we don't want to see y'all get evicted or nothing like that right there. But if you do get evicted, record, and upload. Y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7 degree channel. Got to go on to get on up out of here to WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe. Please remember go around here to Pleasant Candles, PleasantCandles.com. And y'all do know that we be summer everywhere when we be doing the shows. That's what's up. Thank y'all for being everywhere that y'all is at. And if you is a subscriber, if you have subscribed to a player, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead on and hit your subscribe button again and hit the bell. Make sure that you hit the bell. Check it. Look at it. Make sure that you don't hit the bell. Players, Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just the finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body. Your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen. There it is. I appreciate y'all for being around here. I want y'all to do that one thing I always ask y'all to do. And thank y'all for doing it. I know that y'all doing it because y'all always seem to be alive. And every time I come on back around here, y'all seem to come on back around here. Stay alive.